Alright, let's cut to the chase. Should people in the UK eat more British food? I wonder what that means. Made in Britain is what it means. And when I mean made in Britain, I mean made in Britain. Ba 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 ba. That British flag sucked, even for me. Here you go. That is terrible. Hey! Yeah, I just deleted you anyway, so I don't have to care about you. Alright, so let's just go ahead with this big debate topic. First of all, I'm gonna have to tell you the story. The National Farmers Union, or NFU, have been campaigning for, well, a lot of reasons. One thing, and one reason, is that the UK people, well, these British people, actually don't buy British bred foods. So they're encouraging people to buy British bred foods, made in Britain foods, grown in Britain foods. Because, well, turns out the strawberry farmers heard that the dairy people had to throw away millions of liters of, well, milk because they couldn't sell it to shops because of the pandemic. I'm sure we haven't had the pandemic's over for us, but for them it wasn't. And then it happened so quickly that they decided they needed to do action and say, like, go and buy strawberries from Britain, not the one from foreign places, with the more eco and friendly choice. Yeah, something like that. I mean, they didn't make up that song, but it sounded nice, didn't it? And so that happened, and they've been encouraging people to buy Britishly grown food. So, well, the global food industry is also vital for poor countries too. So is it actually worth it all? Should people in the UK eat more British grown food, Britishly made food? Well, let's find out with affirmative position. I gotta start with this. 1. Yeah, I made it appear out of magic. And now, let me show you something. UK food standards are one of the highest in the world. In fact, we rank around here. And it's just that proves that British people are much better at eating Britishly made food. It also turns out that, number 2. I'm gonna do number 2. Haha. Well, yeah, that suits you. I'll just take my pay and run. Oh, right, fine, you do it. Actually, I'll do it. Turns out buying UK food by British people is a very much more eco-friendly way, because if you try to buy those non-Britishly bred, made, and cooked foods from outside foreign Britain and for British countries and foreign countries, well, as long as you're British, other countries in the world are known as foreign countries, and the other countries see you as a foreigner, while other countries in the world see you as a foreigner inside your own country. But this only applies to you, the viewers of Britain, and there are very few British people, according to YouTube analytics, that will watch this episode. Hopefully these will gut them up. That happened, and it turns out that it has shipping things, or planes, or ships, or even cars and trucks that go across borders. But for Britain, primarily, it's ships and planes, because most of the foreign world is from outside. And I'm not just talking about Ireland and France there. I'm literally talking like the USA too. All those imports are also very eco-friendly. And if people just eat more British foods, then they would probably at least reduce they will at least reduce their carbon emissions. At least that's a good sign. Number 3! It's brr. Fine, what is it? In case you haven't noticed, it's me, and I'm right now here to actually talk about everything there is about you. And alright, let me start with this. Lots of delicious ingredients have been made in Britain, and lots of them are grown in the UK too. And farmers need all the support they can, because there are crises in the world, and we really need to buy all these. So buy more national stuff, buy more national food, because it's awesome and everything, and it's one of the greatest. Ta-boom! Well, that was a good riddance. And now it's my turn, loser. Anyway, this is my point of view. The global food system keeps the world fed and connected. which is one of the greatest things about the global food system too, because it keeps everyone connected by giving them jobs, especially in the poor countries too. Because in the poor countries, which need the most jobs, they give the most jobs to. The food industry employs more people in the poor countries, so it's right to support them too. Don't just only buy British foods. And I already discussed points 1 and 2 with you in just a few seconds, so that was a little bit of too much information for you. So number 3 would be better. In the UK climate, it's not right to grow some foods too. I mean, sure, I guess it's like not warm enough to actually like grow bananas or something, but it's something that we should consider too. So I guess we should only buy foods that we can't grow in the UK. Is that correct, listener? Negative position? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that some climates, some places aren't. Our climate isn't suitable for making bananas or all those other kinds of types of foods. Well, it's good to at least have some options to stay healthy because we really make a lot of fries. And from what I assume, your traditional fried breakfasts have lots of fried food on them. That has literally nothing to do with this. Oh yeah? Well, I'm just gonna delete this whiteboard for you then. Can we just grab the results? I hate this awkward silence. Lucky for you, you're the winner. Lots of people actually think that British people should eat more British food. So I guess that means the NFU has a lot of support. Or maybe it's just biased people from the MFU who just did all that voting. But I'm pretty sure it's not biased too. So I actually hope you guys enjoyed that episode too. And I want to tell you guys my opinion of it. But it's supposed to be an unbiased part. But for me, I'm with this guy. Alright? I just think that British people should buy more British food because all those British farmers are going to need a basic income too. And I think lots of people in their own nations who have farming as a big output generator, well, at least an input generator, then I think those countries should consume their own produce too. So I guess until next time, Shannon out. Peace. Da 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 da. Bada bang, bada bang.